Hey guys, so today is Sunday and I'm starting to get ready for the week. And the way I'm going to start every week is that I'm going to give you guys a rundown for your class. So every class will have a different video telling you basically what you need to do, maybe some questions that were asked last week and whatnot, just so you guys know. And then Friday, I'll do a Friday video for everybody so that you guys kind of know what's going on. So, Advanced All the True Pre-Calc. Here is your week rundown. This week is actually a slower week for you. You guys are going to get your first assignment is going to be on solving 3 variable equations, which brings me to that question that I got the most on the homework from last week. It was those last 3 questions on your on that worksheet. What I'm trying to do is to get you thinking about what the solutions to systems of equations are. So the solution to a 2 variable equation has to be the intersection of 2 lines, right? It's either 2, 1, there's one solution because 2 lines intersect, no solution because they're parallel, or many solutions because they're the same. So then what you had to do is you had to graph 3-dimensional equations. So the graph for those are planes, all right? So if I'm looking in my room, what I'm looking at is, okay, what could the intersection of 2 planes be? So if I'm looking back up here, you guys, like right here at this plane and right here at that, 2 planes could intersect in a line, right? Now, you're not just going to have 2 planes, you're going to have 3. So if I have 1, 2, all right, and then I'm going to take this guy back here, 3 planes, there's another plane back here that intersects at a point, all right? So that's what we're getting at. So that point should have an X, a Y, and a Z. So that's what you're going to be ending doing is you're going to find what the X, the Y, and the Z are. And I'll tell you right now, I only have 4 problems for you to do. We were trying to keep these manageable. Looking at the answers this morning, I believe there are no fractions, and I'll put that in your assignment as well. So if the answers, the X, Y, and the Z are fractions, you might want to go back and look and redo that problem. All right? Because I'm trying to just give you guys a heads up. And that'll be due on Friday. And then your second problem set for the week, again, it's only 4 questions. It is going to be on solving systems of equations with applications. So there's going to be some application problems. So when we started this whole journey, my thing was, okay, we're going to be back together after next week. So I had a review sheet and then I had a test for you. Okay. Well, looks like we're not going to be back at school at least till the 24th. That is probably going to change, but that's what the governor has said so far, is that would be the earliest that we potentially go back. Again, probably going to be later. So that was my goal for this. So now my goal has to be like, what do I do next? I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I can assess you because it's just too difficult. It's not like English where I can have you write a paper. There's too many ways to cheat in math. And so one of the ways that I've had to do that is to think, okay, if I had to give you a grade, how would I know your understanding? Your homework. Now, first thing, your homework has to be in on time because right after your homework is, if I check it off on Friday, I put the answers in. Well, once I put the answers in, I'm not sure if it's your work or not your work. I know when I skimmed through all of your assignments on Friday, the 2-dimensional, that finding X and Y looked really good. Some of you may have struggled a little bit with the X squared, Y squared thing, but it looked pretty good. So I feel really good about that. But if you give me things late, I need you to understand that if I have to give you a grade, which we're not sure yet how that's going to look, but let's just say your grade is pass fail. Well, if you're not getting your homework in on time, I don't know if you know what you're doing. Therefore, I could not feasibly pass you. So I need you to make sure that you're keeping up on things because number one, we don't know when we're going to be back. And if we're back on the 24th or in April yet, I'm going to tell you right now, I have a review sheet for the things you've been doing, and then you're going to have a quiz on that. There you go. So we are going to hopefully assess these things, and after this, we'll see where we're at. We'll either do chapter 5 or we're going to do chapter 8 conic sections. I have an idea, a plan of how this is going to work. But I need you to get your homework in on time, and I need you to understand that once those answers go in, I don't know if it's what you know or what I have told you the answers are. All right? So please make sure that your homework gets in on time. So as far as grades, I don't know what that is. I got an email from the superintendent. We're still not sure about how that looks for anybody. Just know, first off, your 3rd quarter grades, some of you will end up with incompletes because you did not finish some assessments. And I need to get those assessments in, and I have absolutely no idea how to do that with a large number of people who are missing assessments, which there aren't that too many of you. All right, so I got to kind of wait and see how that goes, and I've contacted a few of you about that. Fourth quarter, I'm going to start grades on Friday. I'm going to start putting grades into Infinite Campus. And so far, you have 2 assignments. If it's in on time, it's in on time. If it's late, it'll be marked as being late. A few of you, don't worry about that. Rory and Jackie, I know you guys got me some things late, but that's because I didn't go through, and I know you did it on time, so we're okay. Don't worry about it. Make sure you guys get those things in on time by Friday at 4 o'clock. So you'll get your first lesson today. If you need more problems, just go on to Khan Academy or Google solving 3 variable equations. You should be able to find some good resources on that. I'm going to give you 2, maybe 3 of them for you on the video that I make later today, because I have to make 6 videos today. I got to do 3 of these kinds and then 3 lessons. As far as your late work goes, remember you can still hand me late work. If I had to determine a grade based on late work, I don't think I could do it because you guys are getting the answers. Also, when you guys get those answers, please check your work. And if you have questions on last week's assignment, what I'm going to do is I'll do a Google Meet, and I'm going to do that Google Meet on Tuesday. You guys are going to be 10 until 10:20. And if you need me to meet at a different time because you're with another teacher, just email me or probably just email me. That's the best way to do it because it's kind of hard to go through Google Classroom. On Fridays, if you didn't notice, many of you guys got the Friday reflection, and that's what you're going to have every Friday. I'm going to figure out a way to reopen that so that the due date is just on Friday. I do not want you doing your Friday reflection until Thursday night or Friday morning because I always want you to tell me how your week went. And you can't tell me how your week is going if it's Monday, right? So I want you to wait till the end of the week. Let me know some things that I need to do better, things that are going on with you guys. I miss you guys a lot. I know some of you guys are struggling a little bit through this. I think we all kind of are. Listen to some good music, take up a new hobby. I did some yoga last week and it was interesting. I hang out with my dog a lot. He's in the background bathing himself. But yeah, try to get outside and do some things. I know hopefully it's been raining. Hopefully we can get out for a walk soon. So 10 to 10:20 on Tuesday, I'll do a Google Meet. I'll post the meeting group name for you guys on Tuesday morning. And I'm hopefully also going to be able to do that Thursday. I won't know until Wednesday because I was actually supposed to take off Thursday. I got to take my mom to a doctor's appointment, but we don't know what that's about. So, there you go. So your Friday reflections, the other thing on that is that if you didn't notice, I've added to all of your Friday reflections. If they're in on time, I go through them and I've read them and I respond to them. And some of you guys got large responses. I was at my computer for 5 hours last Saturday between yours and Algebra 2s. So I got to kind of limit myself. So I'm going to try to keep myself to 3 sentences. Please know that you're very important to me. But I was doing so much and my back was killing me and my eyes were going crazy. Other than that, that's really it. If you have any questions, just email me. The Friday video will be for all of you. It's going to be for all of my classes, but I'm trying to do my Sundays just to guys get you ready for what's going on. So just know that all of your homework is going to be due on Friday. Your first video will be posted hopefully tonight, and the second one will be posted hopefully on Tuesday. And again, look up some more resources on your own, just YouTube videos. There's tons of them on solving 3 variable equations if you need them. The other thing is, there's not just one way to do this. There is one answer, but there's so many ways to do it. So if you want to know how I did it, it might be different than yours, but we can get the same answer. Okay, I miss you guys. Try to keep your circles small. And be good to your families, all right? I hope to see you guys soon, and keep up with your homework, all right? Take care of yourselves.